Good morning to all my kids. Welcome to my online e-learning classes. Student, myself Richa Shrivastava, I am your science teacher and I am taking chapter 2 in science. We have covered so many topics of this chapter, and in today's video I am going to cover two major topics. The first thing is cleaning the environment. This is the first topic in which we will study about the smaller microbes which converts the vegetable peels that remain of animal and plants, animal excreta, into the manure. In the second topic, we will study about the harmful microbes. These harmful microbes actually also called pathogen. So in this topic we will study about the different kinds of pathogen, their carriers, etc. So without any delay, let us start today's video, children. So children, in chapter 2, our today's topic is cleaning the environment. So today we will cover cleaning the environment. That is given on page number 22. So this topic, cleaning the environment and harmful microorganisms, disease causing microorganisms in human. So these 3 points we are going to cover in today's video. So children, first thing is cleaning the environment. Now, Bujo and Paheli had observed the school gardening making manure. Along with their friends, they collected waste of plants, vegetables and fruits from nearby houses and gardens. They put them in a pit meant for waste disposal. After some time, it decomposed and got converted to manure. Bujo and Paheli wanted to know how this had happened. So this is a very common work which you can do in your home with the help of certain simple kind of thing which are easily available in your home, especially in the kitchen area. Okay, so you can do like Bujo and Paheli has done. You can collect the vegetable peel, dry leaves, sticks, the fruits, the rotten fruit item and all. So you can collect all these household kitchen garbage, we can say, and when you keep these things under the soil, and you have to cover the soil, and after some day or after few days, when you again open that area, when you remove the soil and when you see there, you cannot find the things which you have kept in that area. Mean to say that the place, the things are vanished from there. So this means these vegetable peels, these the remains of the plants, fruits and the household garbage become vanish, and they actually mixed in the soil. We can say they are mixed in the soil. So what are the things exactly behind this? So let us do this activity. Take 2 pots, fill each pot half with soil. Mark them A and B. We have to take 2 pots, pot A and pot B. After that, we have to fill each pot with the soil. Only half portion of the pot will be filled with the soil. Now, in pot A, we have to keep all the natural things like the vegetable peels, like the fruits, like the leaves and branches and sticks. So these things we have to keep or put inside the pot A, and inside the pot B we have to keep all the artificial or man-made thing like the plastic things, like the toy, broken glass, these kind of things we have to put inside the pot B. Now we have to observe what will be the change after 3 to 4 weeks. So we if we see after 3 to 4 weeks, we see the pot, so we feel that in pot A the things become vanish like earlier Bujo and Paheli has done the things. So the pot A don't have any particle of the leaves, stems, vegetable and fruit peels, but in pot B the things like the bangle, the broken glass and the plastic toy, polythene bags, these things will remain as it is in pot B. So what is the meaning of this? the meaning of this is that there are two kind of things. One is biodegradable and the second thing is non-biodegradable thing. So all the natural thing which we have kept in pot A, naturally they decomposed by some microorganism which are present inside the soil. They do certain activity and finally they change the thing and they change the natural thing into a simpler kind of thing, and because of this activity, because of the activity of these microbes which are present in the soil, the thing become vanish and they intermix inside the soil. Now the second pot, that is pot B, having all the non-biodegradable things, or we can say that they are man-made thing. So they are not converted by the microorganism into simpler kind of thing. Thus they remain as it is in the soil, and we can see all the broken glasses, bangles, polythene bags, sheets, etc. They all become as it is. They are found in the soil as it is, without any microbial activity. Okay, so the natural thing which are converted by the microorganism into simpler thing are known as manure. These manure are very fertile thing, or we can say they are natural fertilizer, and they are made up by the bacterial activity, microbial activity, or the tiny microorganisms which are present in the soil. They are formed by the activity of these microbes, and they are very useful. They increase the soil fertility and they also maintain the balance between the soil and between the living creature. So manure is very important and useful. Apart of that, the second pot having all the non-biodegradable things which are very harmful and poisonous for the soil, for the environment. Okay, so this is all. We can say that some microbes are very important. Microbes are very tiny particles. Even then they are very useful for the human life and for maintaining the equilibrium between the human beings and the nature. Okay, so they are also a very important pillar of our nature, important pillar of our nature. So we cannot ignore the benefits which are given by, or which we are taking by the microbes. Now this we have discussed the use or the useful thing of the microorganisms. But there are certain microorganisms which are very harmful, and sometimes they become very deadly. Okay, so now the second topic is the harmful microorganism. Okay, so harmful microorganisms means definitely they create any harmful effect on the nature, on the surrounding, in the environment, on the life of human beings, animals and plants. Okay, so the harmful microorganisms are harmful in many ways. Some of the microorganisms cause disease in human beings, plants and animals. Please children underline these lines because they are very important. Okay, because these microorganisms are creating harmful effect, they create diseases. They are causing disease in human beings, not only in human beings but also in plants and animals. So these disease causing microorganisms are called as pathogen. This pathogen term indicates the harmful disease causing microbes. Okay, so pathogen, whenever you heard the point or the word pathogen, immediately you will understand the meaning, because pathogen means disease causing microbes. Okay, so there are so many disease causing microbes in the surrounding, in the environment and in the nature, which we will discuss or we will learn one by one. So some microbes or microorganisms spoil food, clothing and leather. Let us study more about their harmful activities. So they spoil the food wherever they grow, either on the food stuff or in any other things like the leather material, like the cloths, our clothes which we wear usually, they spoil these items also. Okay, so the thing, disease causing microorganism in humans, this is the next topic which we are going to cover. So disease causing microorganism in humans, as the topic says, that there are certain microbes or microorganism which causes disease, severe kind of disease in the human beings. So pathogen, when pathogen enter our body, in our body, through the air we breathe. The most common way to enter inside the human body for the pathogen is air, because the thing, anyone who take anything from the outside, this will be the common, we can say this will be the common door or common path to enter in any area. Air is the medium where we are living. Everybody knows that air is the medium where we live. So this is the very common way to create disease, or to enter or to spread the disease, to spread the pathogen. So by the air, because this air we breathe, we take inside our body, we inhale the air, and if we are inhaling the poisonous air, mean to say that if the pathogens are mixed in the air, it means it becomes harmful and poisonous for us. And when we take or inhale this harmful air in the body, then definitely we are taking in the pathogens directly. Okay, so we in the present situation, we all know that COVID. So the common way to spread the COVID is, common way of spread the COVID is the air. This is the common medium. So when any pathogen or harmful microbe enter in our body by the air, so we become ill. Now the next way to enter in our body, in human's body, is water, because we drink water. So if we are taking impure water, contaminated means the impure water, when any kind of small creature, harmful creature are mixed inside the water, then water become polluted or contaminated, we can say. So the water is not pure actually. In that, the meaning is the impure water, the not suitable for drinking, not desirable water, right? So when we drink the contaminated water, it means we are taking microbe inside the body by the water, by the mouth. Okay, now I'm reading this. Pathogen enter our body through the air we breathe, the water we drink, or the food we eat. These three things, by these three things, any pathogen can enter in our body. Simpler thing is this: they can also get transmitted by direct contact with an infected person. This is the indirect medium. Air, water, food, these are the indirect method. Okay, but when we met any infected person, this will be the direct method to spread the disease. So they can also get transmitted by direct contact with an infected person who carried through an animal. Mean, if a person is infected person is there, if an infected animal is there, and we met with that person or animal, then we will also become infected. Now microbial diseases that can spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food, or physical contact. These are called communicable diseases. So communicable diseases, as its name shows, now the main topic is communicable disease. So communicable, as its name shows, which can be moved from one person to another, which can be transmitted from one area to another. This is communicable. Communication, a disease which can spread by the communication of the person, by the communication of the animal. Okay, this is communicable disease. Example of such diseases are cholera, common cold, chickenpox, and tuberculosis. Okay, so communicable disease, one of the most important example is COVID. Yeah, COVID is also a very communicable disease because because when a infected person comes in the contact with a healthy person, then the disease transmitted, okay, the virus transmitted from the infected person to a healthy person's body. Okay, when a person suffering from common cold sneeze, find droplets of moisture carrying thousands of virus which are spread in the air. By the sneezing, if a person is suffering from the common cold, sneezing is the most common thing which occur as a symptom, first symptom. Okay, sneezing. So sneezing, when a person sneezes, it means the water droplets from their nose, from their mouth comes out. And if a healthy person is standing in front of that person, these droplets reaches to the healthy person's face or healthy person's body. And the most important thing is the sneezes, due to the sneezing, water droplets which are coming out from the nose and from the mouth having thousands of the virus, and these viruses are entering into the healthy person's body. Okay, so this is all the communicable disease. Okay, now there are some insects and animals which act as carriers of disease causing microbes. Carrier means which is carrying anything. Okay, the thing, the animal or the insect or the anyone or a human being also, if the person is carrying anything, they are known as carriers. Okay, so housefly is one such carrier. The flies sit on the garbage and animal excreta. You know, housefly, where the houseflies are most commonly found. Yes, of course, in the untidy places, in the garbage area. Okay, so when they sit on the garbage and the animal excreta, pathogen means disease causing microbes stick to their body, because these disease causing microbes are usually developed on the untidy places, and when the housefly sits on that area, the pathogens stick on their body. When these flies sit on uncovered food, they transfer the pathogen from their body to the food stuff. Whoever eats this contaminated food is going to sick. Okay, so it is advisable to always keep food covered. Avoid consuming uncovered items of food. Another example of a carrier is the female Anopheles mosquito, which carries the parasite of malaria. Female Anopheles mosquito. Please underline this. This is very important line, which carries the malaria parasite. Okay, parasite is the word which is used for that person or for that animal which are not able to make their food. They are dependent on their food on others' body. Okay, now female Aedes mosquito act as a carrier of dengue virus. Okay, so please underline this also. How can we control the spread of malaria or dengue? So all mosquitoes breed in water. Breed means they give their eggs in the water. Hence, one should not let water collect anywhere in coolers, tires, flower pot, etc. By keeping the surrounding clean and dry, we can prevent mosquitoes from breeding. Try to make a list of measures which help to avoid the spread of malaria. So this is all for today, children. I hope you all have understood. If you have any confusion, so please ask me. You are free to ask any type of question related to the topic. Stay home and stay safe.